Hey there guys, another Blues TD Battles mobile video. What do we have going on today? We wanted to do some sort of mobile style game. Yeah, it just makes sense. We always do flash style games. Today, what does that mean? What are we doing? Chris, you still aren't very good about what you're talking about. Yeah, I know. I'm stupid. So anyways, let's see what we got here. We have a fairly easy map, a fairly easy person. Even when I see somebody who's 25 and 9, I usually think a little bit noob cake-alicious. We're going to do only towers that are mobile exclusives, or built for the mobile, really. So we're going to do the submarine, we're going to do the balloon chipper, and then I'm also going to do the engineer. And then I will not even take the random tower because I feel like that will make me want to use it. So let's get going here, guys. How is this gonna go? Well, the first thing you gotta notice is obviously we don't have very much camo power. We got the engineer's cleansing foam, and then I could have also used a helicopter as well, but I just really don't like helicopters in general, and I felt like I was much better off going with submarines than the helicopters. Another thing you're probably noticing is, Chris, you didn't even get the farms. You're gonna be so sad. Yeah, I am going to be super duper sad throughout the entire day here. Gonna be oh so sad. If this guy goes with any farms, he might end up doing some damage to me, but it looks like he's not going to. He's going with a few random wizards in here. He's probably gonna end up spamming a lot of wizards, is my best guess. So the best way to start off the submarine, if you really want to get a good game going and you don't use farms, is just to get airburst darts right a frickin' way. Check this delicious action out, guys. Oh my god, airburst darts is going to take down literally everything until level 8. And even if you send out a bunch of yellows, and maybe even regrow yellows, you can usually take down most rushes with that, and if you really need to use the battle energy. So just straight up the get-go, getting 1, 0, 2 submarine can do all of that stuff. So obviously submarines are the way to go. If I didn't have a submarine and I had to use a mobile exclusive, I probably would have started off with an engineer. Depending on what he sends out against me, if he goes with a lot of balloons or what he ends up getting, I would either go for 9-inch nails or just a couple 1-0 engineers. You know, against the pinks, just 1-0 engineers, and against big grouped balloons would be some 9-inch nail guys. In general, I really don't think we're going to have that hard of a time today, though. The mobile exclusives are usually, well, I know I'm calling them mobile exclusives. They're not really mobile exclusives. They were just kind of started on the mobile and put into mostly mobile things. And then we got, like, some of them came on Balloons Buggy City Flash, and then some of them came on the Steam version. Like, all of them came on the Steam version as well, which is not really mobile exclusive. I'm still going to call them mobile exclusives because it just kind of is the best way to talk about them, I guess. Mobile guys. Who does end up actually having farms. So that's a little bit weird. He did not go a good amount of farms in the early game, which is definitely going to hurt his eco in the late game. How's my eco looking? Absolutely freaking delicious, man. It's almost up to 500. I know 500 is kind of a high amount to go for, and usually cause you a little bit of issues right around 13, but that is okay. I feel alright. We're just going to have to get that stuff going. Against Rigo Rainbows, we are going to be okay. It's going to be a little bit difficult to kill them all, but hopefully, I can get a couple more submarines and maybe even go all the way up to a submerged nuclear submarine, which would just straight up rock everything. So let's see if we can get that guy. It just comes down to, will we have enough money for it? Honestly, that guy is freaking amazing. He pops camos because he's submerged and he's got that submerge upgrade. He pops Rigo Rainbows and stuff like that. So I'm going to go pretty much a solo submarine, which I know, it's just kind of weird to go solo submarines this late in the game, but it really does work. So we're going to go Barb Darts here. We're going to get that advanced intel. We're going to get submerged support. We don't need it just yet. Obviously, if Bloods came out right now, we'd be in quite a pickle. But we do end up getting it, and we're going to submerge this guy. So check this delicious action out. I've never actually tested it out if this guy can solo Regrow Rainbow Rush. I know that if I use battle energy, I can. I just don't know for sure if he could do it by himself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something kind of weird here. I'm going to go with a lot of eco and just kind of test it out, see if he can defeat a Regrow Rainbow Rush. And if I really feel like he won't be able to, I will get the battle energy flowing. So there's the decamoization. Again, a full everything tower. It's delicious. I know, I'm just going kind of crazy eco here. I should probably think about rushing this guy fairly soon. Actually, I should probably be sending out blacks as well. Blacks seem to cause more issues for people than yellows or pinks or whatever. It's because there's actually more balloons coming out for them, even though you don't get any more eco for sending them out. Technically speaking, per money spent, you can cause more issues with them. So yeah, awesome sauce. And they just take longer to send out usually, and the pinks you usually don't even send them out that much. Anyways, so it looks like we are actually doing some weird damage with these black balloons. I'm still getting eco going. Regrow ceramics might be a little bit of a different story. So if I see any sort of ceramics or regrow ceramics, guess what I'm gonna do, guys? Pop out a freaking balloon chipper. Pop a balloon chipper in there, and the balloon chipper will easily take down that ceramic layer, and then we can just destroy the rest of that submarine. So honestly, like I said, I try not to rush with Regal Rainbows too often, just because people sometimes complain about it. I know I overdo the Regal Rainbows quite often. I realize this. I feel a little bit bad about it sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. So how'd we do against these things? Well, there were some Regal Zebras, and they got pretty reasonably far. Admittedly. They got all the way down to the bottom there. And Regal Rainbows, they could probably kill us. Probably. So we have level 18 coming out here. What am I going to do? We got MOABs coming out. Well, I have 1,000 eco. How often do you guys get to see 1,000 eco? You probably never do. So that's why we're going to go a couple quick engineers in here. And we have basically the perfect defense for late game. We have an amazing eco in here. And I severely doubt that we are going to lose this game. What should I rush with, though? I don't think a MOAB's actually going to take this guy down. We're going to go with Sentry Gun, Sentry... Oops. We'll just double it up. Why not? Extreme engineering, fast engineering. Get these sentry guns flowing. And we'll get one more, and that should stop MOABs pretty easily, I think. BFBs, it's a little bit of a different story, but that's why we're going to get a 4-2 balloon chipper if we really want to. But I think what I'm going to do is save up a little bit of money and just go for a quick oh my god or something. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Also, I should probably get one of these cleansing foam guys out here and take it down. So at first I thought that I was going to have to use the cleansing foam to be my cam detection, and then I was like, oh wait, nuclear submarine. Nuclear submarine's rock sauce. Well, you don't even need the nuclear submarine itself, but it's nice. Also, balloon traps help give a lot of money as well. Balloon traps are actually pretty sweet, to be honest. I've seen a lot of people use them against me. I tend to not use them that often, but they are okay, for sure. Alright, guys, it's looking like we're going to do a pretty quick rush in here. Honestly, as you can tell, balloon eco, even though we had 1,000 eco and we had so many things going on for us, I don't think that the balloon eco is better than farms, even with that ridiculous action. Like, we could get probably 4 farms up by this time, easily, get tons of money saved up in this time, and then on top of that, we could just sell all our farms, get like 8, 10, 12, $15,000, who even knows how much money we could have saved by now, get that all at once for a huge mega rush. Obviously, if we went to round 40 or 50 or something like that, it would be a little bit different. You know, obviously, balloon eco becomes more effective at that point, usually, obviously, but it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird to go for that. So we're leaning towards a pretty big rush on this next level here. I am leaning towards some BFBs. So let's see, we got some ceramics coming in here, so let's get a couple balloon chippers really quick. Just 0 balloon chippers. Put them on strong, and let's send out a few BFBs. We got a pretty big chunk of money in here, and honestly, if he rushes me right back, I don't know if I can defend it, but hopefully I can. So we're going to send out 4 BFBs, and that leaves me enough money, hopefully, for this 4th balloon chipper. Whoop. And we got a 4th tier balloon chipper, just in case any sort of weird MOABs come in here. Hopefully we can take him down with that guy. Well, let's see what he's going to do here. What's he going to do? Honestly, I probably should have rushed with a little bit less BFBs. But it is okay. It is. He's also not even using the battle engine. Maybe he's just going to surrender. Unless he does something absolutely crazy here, like a ground zero or something. Which could happen, honestly. It could happen. He could just randomly pop out a ground zero in here and kill me. Who knows? Come on, come on, come on. Go through, balloons. Go through. And he didn't even do a counter rush against me. Still has those farms there. A little bit silly. You can tell this guy has never played late game before. And we are going to take this game, my friends. Player has been defeated. Yes. He disconnected, though, which is kind of lame. So I'm going to play another one for you guys. Hopefully this one's a little bit quicker. I know I didn't toy with him, but I liked playing a little bit later in the game there. I didn't want to rush through the rainbows every single freaking time. So let's get another one of these in here. Maybe we'll use the helicopter. I know it's the heli pilot. I know that's what it's called. I just call it the helicopter because it is a helicopter. Whatever. Just like a submarine should be probably called something else. Who even knows? Alright, so where's the helicopter? At the same exact level. So silly. Did I not? Does the helicopter not exist in here or what? It should. Where is it at? There it is. Helicopter. Alright, there's the helicopter submarine. I didn't know if it magically disappeared for a couple days or something. There's the submarine again. I might not spam him. Then you know what? I am going to go with the balloon chipper. And let's see what we get. Oh, I can't use that guy. I want to, obviously. I want to use that guy so bad. I shouldn't have even pressed the button. Now he's there. What do we do with him? What do we do with him, guys? Holy crap. Oh, so this guy's going submarines as well. Hopefully, we can do something very, very similar. Again, no farms for us, which obviously isn't the end of the world, but it seems like the end of the world for me. Alright, some people, if they were... Oh, this guy's going farms. That's smart. Smart, man. Let's see what this guy's going to end up doing. Hopefully he'll try and rush me at a bunch of different times throughout this game, and we'll just end up killing him. Well, that doesn't make any sense. We'll kill the rush, which will end up killing him because he's probably will spend a lot of his farm money and stuff like that on rushes instead of defending. So that's kind of the plan here, guys. Obviously, our red balloons are becoming quite problematic for him. He's probably going to get the air starts pretty soon. If he does, that's what the smart thing to do would be. But we are keeping his farm down to a minimum at the moment, and definitely doing some damage as well, which is nice. So let's get that air starts going. It really doesn't matter if we get it or not at the moment, but it's better to get it now than just wait and then end up losing lives. So here we go, we get a bunch of blues. I'm also going to rush with a quick pink to maybe make him do even more damage. Maybe we can overwhelm him before he gets those airburst starts, because he seems to want those farms really, really bad. He's obviously trying to save up for the airburst starts, using some random road spikes in here. We got a big chunk of balloons coming through here. Hopefully we can do a big chunk of damage to him. Oh my goodness, I'm just waiting for that airburst starts. When is he going to get it? Hopefully he's not too greedy. Can we possibly kill him right at the very beginning here? There's the airburst starts, but is it a little bit too late? Oh, snap. Down to 43 lives. He is still alive. Absolutely ridiculous. That's the power of sent balloons when somebody's just a little bit too greedy with their farms. Now I know how people feel when they're facing me when I'm just a little bit too greedy. It does. It happens quite often. Also, last game I felt a little bit weird because he didn't really rush me. He didn't even really try to rush me. Maybe he just thought my nuclear submarine was too overpowered. He didn't even really want to try to rush. I don't know what he was thinking, but just letting you guys know. So hopefully we can get up to 500 eco again. Basically the same strategy as last time. Nothing too crazy is going to change. I am probably going to go... Let's go for a helicopter somewhere around 13, though. Hopefully we can get a nuclear submarine and then some sort of helicopter as well. Alright, so this guy's actually getting overwhelmed a little bit by just these regular greens, so I'm thinking maybe a yellow rush could do the exact same thing against him. He might just use the battle energy anyways. But, yeah, we'll see. So that's where we get rid of barb darts, advanced intel. He's getting a second submarine, so I'm not even going to rush with these silly little yellows. At the same time, obviously we have to be a little bit careful. Hopefully he doesn't rush us like crazy. He does, it's okay. We'll make it work. Make it work like a banana on my face. That doesn't even make any sense. Well, if we really wanted to, we could just throw a banana in somebody's eyes, rub it around a little bit. Actually, I have this story. So this one time I ate a banana late at night, right? And I took my contacts out, and then the next morning I put my contacts in. My eyes burned really, really bad, and I was really confused on why that happened. Like, why did my eyes burn? And the only thing that I could decipher or figure, I figured that it had to be the stupid bananas the day before. Had to be. And then I tried to test it out. It seems like the bananas are the problem with my contacts. So anyways, let's get this nuclear submarine going. We got him on submerged. We got a helicopter over here as well. So we obviously got a very, very, very solid defense. With bigger jets and all that stuff. I'm also going to put him on pursuit. So how are we doing? We got a fantastic defense. Better than we could ever want. I guess we're going to have to, guys. We're going to have to go a little bit more balloon economy. I don't think I'm going to go all the way up to 1,000. I don't think it's worth it to do that. But it would be nice to get it up to 700 or so. That's more than enough for us today. Also, it does not really matter what we send out. I suppose yellows, pinks, black, whatever we send out, don't matter. Some blacks, whatnot. So he's got two, not first strike submarines, what are those called? Ballistics missiles. Those are ballistics missile submarines, which, they're alright. They're really not that good, though. Compared to my nuclear submarine. Yeah, they ain't got it. Alright, so we're just about at 700. Let's get 750 because that's like a nice even round number. That'll also give us a little bit of time to get some MOAB defense going, or even start sending out MOABs on round 18 if we really want to, if he doesn't get a good defense going. So even though those submarines are nice, I don't know if he can defend a whopping amount of things. So a good combo? Pretty good. Pretty good so far. obviously kind of expensive to go for these helicopters. Usually I think helicopters are just in general kind of bad towers because of the expensiveness of them. Like, yeah, they do a decent chunk of popping power, yeah, they do a decent chunk of stuff, but the amount of popping power is just kind of sad. Anyways, what would be amazing if I could afford a 4.2 balloon chipper by the time he sends out MOABs. So if I really, really need to, I will probably sell a helicopter and get a 4.2 balloon chipper if it really comes down to it. Hope I don't have to do that, but I'd much prefer to send out a big group of BFBs again. Probably 3-4 BFBs or something right around level 22. Get a decent defense with a balloon chipper, at least 1-2 balloon chippers in there, and see if we can take him down. Now this guy didn't farm very heavy at all. He's only got 2-2-0 farms, so his eco, even though reasonably good, is in general just not that good. He's probably expecting a lot of rushes right around now, and he might be kind of scared because of his 43 lives. He really doesn't have that many. Cam detection, probably pretty darn good. He's probably got advanced intel for all those submarines, which makes it those wizards. So that solves cam detection. So yeah, I can't do anything with that stuff. Alright, round 20 already. It's getting to get. Oh man, are you guys liking these long games? I don't know why Battle Park seems to be happening quite often lately. What are the chances of getting it twice in a row? I don't know. I kind of would have preferred a shorter level. Would have made things more intense, having to use these towers in a little bit different way, but allowing me to use submarines made it a little bit easier on me. I'll be straight with you guys. So they got $14,000. Definitely one thing you don't want to do is send out a Zomagod against him. It seems like a good idea because Zomagod, you have to go through the entire Zomagod layer and then the 4 BFBs inside. But if you get a first strike submarine, whoop, gone. Gone. It's just insta-kill. Now it's $13,000. I realize it's a lot of money. But it's probably, again, just not the best idea. And then if he sells that guy and just rebuys some random submarines or something like that, it's just going to turn out really, really bad for him. Alright, so this is where it's going to get a little bit cray, guys. A little bit on the cray side. I'm going to build my balloon chipper right there. Now he realizes that I have balloon chippers. So the question becomes, do we rush with BFBs? I'm thinking, yeah. How many? That's a good question. I'm thinking 3. We're going to go with 3 BFBs really quick. And let's see what we can do with this guy. Oh, my goodness. So look at that. The ceramics actually almost got through. It almost killed us, actually. So I probably need some other sort of defense. Maybe just an extra little tier or balloon chipper. Put him on strong as well. Get rid of the ceramics. Anyways, he's got a bunch of crazy stuff going on. The question becomes, is it going to be enough, though? Looks like there's a lot of balloons going through his defense. And he did not re-rush me back, so I'm going to do a... Oh, yeah, we did. We took him down, and no lives lost as that. So I was actually going to go for a secondary quadra BFB rush, just going all out against this guy since he was going for straight-up defense. And then if he counter-rushed me, that would have been kind of bad. But if he was going to beat my one rush, he would have beaten all my... He probably would have... there would be no reason for me to have that $10,000. I couldn't survive forever because I don't have any eco. So anyways, that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this MOAB video. If you did, throw a like down in the bottom there. If you hated this video, let me know why in the comments. And have a super duper delicious day.